Hey everyone! Today, we're going to tackle one of the biggest questions on every parent's mind. It's something we all think about, probably more than we'd like to admit. What's the real secret to nurturing your child's intelligence? I mean, really. Is it about getting them on an iPad early, drilling them with flashcards? The answer? Well, it might actually surprise you with how simple and how powerful it really is. And here it is, the secret sauce. The foundation of a truly brilliant brain isn't built with academic pressure. Nope. It's built with two of the most basic human things imaginable: real, genuine love and a whole lot of talking. So let's break down what that actually looks like. So before we even get into any kind of learning strategies, we have to start at square one: the environment. Because a child's brain simply cannot thrive if it doesn't feel safe. This is the absolute bottom line. A kid who feels safe, loved, and emotionally secure has a brain that's basically primed and ready for exploring and learning. Stress and fear, on the other hand, literally block the pathways for cognitive growth. So how do we build that foundation? It really comes down to these key things: practicing empathy, trying your best to stay happy yourself, and this one is huge: avoiding arguments in front of the kids. That steady, consistent emotional support, and yeah, even something as simple as making sure chores are split fairly, it all lowers the stress in a house and creates a stable world where their brain can just grow. And speaking of household stress, let's talk about a very specific communication trap that so many of us fall into. It's something that can create tension without you even realizing it, and kids absolutely pick up on it. It's called the attribution error. Okay, so here's how it works. Let's say your partner forgets to pick up the milk. In their head, they're probably thinking, oh, the traffic was a nightmare and I had a crazy day at work. They're blaming outside factors. But what's your first thought? It might be, they're just so thoughtless and forgetful. See, you're blaming who they are as a person. Just understanding that little mismatch can work wonders for reducing conflict at home. All right, so once we've got that safe and happy home environment locked down, we need to totally rethink what we even mean when we say intelligent. Our old school definition might be holding us and our kids back. Let's just get this out of the way right now. The classic IQ test, it's not the whole picture. Not even close. There's no way a single number can capture the beautiful complexity of a human brain. True intelligence is way more dynamic and alive than that. Here's a much more useful way to think about it. Intelligence really has two parts. First, it's the ability to record information, to learn things. But the second part, that's where the real magic is. It's the ability to adapt and use that information in totally new situations. That flexibility is what we're really after. Okay, so if our goal is to build that kind of adaptive intelligence, what are the key ingredients? What do we need to focus on with our kids to build that capacity? Turns out it breaks down into 5 main areas. Yep, it all comes down to just 5 core ingredients. These are the fundamental skills that build that flexible, creative intelligence we've been talking about. Let's break them down. Here they are. Number 1, a deep desire to explore. That constant why phase is actually the engine of all learning. 2, self-control. This is the bedrock for focus, for managing big emotions, for making good choices. 3, creativity, which is all about connecting ideas in new ways. 4, solid verbal communication, so they can say what they think and understand others. And number 5, which is just as important, is the ability to read nonverbal cues, to understand all the things people say without saying a word. And let's just pause on that last one for a second. In order for babies to learn how to read nonverbal cues, they need to see our faces. They need tons and tons of face-to-face time to see our expressions, hear our tone, and learn how to really connect on that deeper, unspoken level. All right, so we get the what and the why. Now for the fun part, the practical how. This is your actual toolkit for turning all those little daily interactions into amazing brain-building moments. Look at how simple this is. Instead of a command like, clean up your toys, which we all know can lead to a total power struggle, you flip it into a playful challenge. I bet my super speedy robot can clean up faster than you. All of a sudden, it's a game, and you're working together. And that's just one idea. You can make a sock puppet ask them to put their shoes on. You can make up a silly song for cleaning up. Instead of ordering them around, give them a choice. Hey, you want to wear the red shirt or the blue one? You can even make a little chart for snacks to give them a feeling of control, to make them feel like they're in charge. And you can get really creative with this. How about giving them a pretend energy pill? Maybe it's a single raisin, or even just a tap on the nose, to give them the superpower they need to clean up. It's all about using imagination to connect, not command. So, after all is said and done, what's the one big idea to walk away with? Well, it all circles right back to where we started. This right here is the ultimate takeaway. Every single playful conversation, every moment of empathy, every single time you choose to connect with them instead of correcting them, you are actively, literally, shaping their brain for the better. Your relationship is the most powerful tool you have. It's the real superpower. So I'll leave you with a little challenge. Think about your day, whether it's brushing teeth, getting dressed, cleaning up dinner. What is one little routine, one conversation that you can turn into a playful, brain-building game today?